Yes,
How are you?
fine.
Join.
Ask your friends as well to join this training. Okay, so recording has been started. Now, today we are going to see the OOPS concept in Java. So basically, when we talk about object-oriented programming, so you will keep on hearing these names like class, object, inheritance, abstraction, encapsulation, and polymorphism. So among all the terms, these are the four pillars of Java. One is encapsulation, abstraction, inheritance, and polymorphism. But these are the not like normal terms which you will keep on hearing when we talk about object-oriented programming. So OOPS means object-oriented programming. Okay. So this concept you should have. You already know what is a class, how to create the object of class. Also you know. So new topics coming is inheritance, polymorphism, abstraction, encapsulation. So we will go through one by one, and these four topics are called the pillars of Java. So normally when in the interview they will ask about, do you know the OOPS concept? So you just focus on the four topics. Yeah, I know encapsulation, abstraction, and inheritance and polymorphism. So this topic is very widely being asked in the interview, like what is polymorphism and abstraction. Other things may they will ask or may not. But abstraction and polymorphism, very important regarding interview. Means they will put on questions for that. So I'm going for encapsulation, the first topic. It's very simple topic. Means you already have the basic concepts of this. So it is a guideline or it's a concept to achieve. It says that designing class, design the data members, keep the data members as private, and design some methods in the class and keep the methods as public. So you already have this concept, you have already have designed these kind of things, and a class can have methods and variables. So you see here, so they are saying that declare the variables of the class as private to achieve the encapsulations. So real definition of the encapsulation is design a class, declare all the variables as private, provide public setters and getter methods to modify the view and variables. So either to read or write, you should have the getters and setters method. Okay. This way, data can be accessed by public methods. It's saying that if you want to access the data of the class outside of the class, so you should use the methods. But with if it is inside the class, then directly variables also you can call, because the concept of access modifier says that if something it is private, so within the class there is no rule, means everything is accessible. So I will try to show you this concepts. So let's go and start the Eclipse. So Eclipse is restarting or starting, you can say. You can see when the Eclipse will start, then I will show you the first concept of encapsulation. So let me first close this console as well. And one more important concept I would like to show you about Eclipse that is really helpful for Eclipse. If some perspective has been distorted, means like it's missed or whatever, so you can just go on Windows and perspective, and there is a reset perspective. So if you click on reset perspective, so what it will do, it will set you into the original settings of the Eclipse when first you have launched. So if you want like that setting to be on, so you can go with that reset perspective. So which one you don't want, you can just omit it. Other things you can keep it like that. So I'm going there. I'm looking for encapsulation demo. So constructor we already have. Then after that I'm expecting some encapsulation demo. Test-ng demo, selenium demo, constructor demo, static variable, day 4. arithmetic operations, methods, product, file upload, Selenium. This is not relevant. This is next topic. Linked list demo, iteration demo. No, not this one. Selenium is not relevant. If first I'm trying to find, if I couldn't find in my repository, then I will go with the fresh example. Okay, currently I'm not able to find this, so let's create a package and do it from the scratch. So what I'm doing here, I'm just creating a package here, new package encapsulation. So I'm creating a package. So you can see package has been created. Now I will right click here, go to new, and then create a class. So class name encapsulation demo class, and this concept also I would like to show you here. One is when the main method is inside the same class, and one when the main method is not inside the same class. So you can see here, I am here. Let me go to the class level first. Main method will come later into the picture. So it is saying that just create two variables or three variables. So I'm creating string string name, hello, and then int age equal to 30 years. So you see here, for encapsulation it is saying that add the private keyword. Private access modifier I did, and same for this data as well. And now it is saying that design getters and setters method. So what I will do, just right click, go to source, go to source and generate getters and setters, and then you select all, then click on OK. So once you select on click on OK, so getters and setters already generated. So I'm doing select all, Control Shift F. So this is something for formatting, means if some extra space and other things came, so it is already managed here. You see here already familiar with the getters and setters. So getters it to just read the value, and setters it to write the value. So suppose there sometime I want to write the value, then I am using like this. If I have to read the value, then I am using like this. So getters and setters already we are familiar with. This is just a way of method writing. Getters we normally designing to read the value. So now coming to the main program. Basically, this is the perfect example of encapsulation if you talk about without main method. Okay, so if someone is talking about what is encapsulation, to achieve this concept, you should design like this. You should design your data members, then methods like getters and setters, and bind it in a class. So if you design something like that, then this concept will be called the encapsulation. So which already we have done, but the rule says that make your data as private. So what is the benefit of making data private? So purpose of making data as a private, that I want to hide this data from the outside world. But one is outside world, one is within the class. So within the class there is no rule. So I say that if it is a main method, just try to show you. So there is no concept of hiding if it is in the same class. first what we have to do, we have to create the object of this class. So you know how to create the object. Just put the class name, this whatever the custom class we have designed, obj equal to new, then this class name parenthesis open close semicolon. So once you have created the object, so what it will do, this obj and dot, can you see everything is accessible under main, age is variable is available, name is available, everything is available. You can see age is available, name is available, and the method which I have designed, that is already available, but the matrix is green. So green, there is no rule, you can access it anywhere, but the red one is also available. Why? Because you are in the same class. So even you want to print the value of what you call name, so you can print like this, a shout, one is via obj dot age. This is one way, and second way is obj dot get, the method which I have designed, so I can print the age. For the same like name also I can do copy. So first one is name, and this one is get name. Can see here, if I run this program, I will get age, one via variable, one via method. So there is no rule restriction. So what you will always ask, why we are making private when there is no use, right? So you are already in the same class, that's why the rule is like you can access the private data inside the class. So that is okay, we are allowed. But same thing, let's change the class. Okay, let's change the class. So consider that this class is a different class and I'm making one different class. Control C, Control V. ENCAP in cap, implementation, other class. So I'm going there. So I have other class, and inside this there is no this, because it's already designed somewhere else, you know. So now you see here I'm getting some error like this. Let me make it a blank one. So you can see I have a main method where I want to use, let me first close this, and side by side I will put, then I will show you, then you will understand. You see here, this is a different class. Just for time being, forget that this method is present there. Means I'm commenting this, because that was just the purpose of showing within the class, outside of the class. So now I'm going there, in the main method I am trying to create the object of this class. Obj 111 equal to semicolon. Someone join. Hi ma. Gone. Before I approve, gone. You can see here I'm creating another class, and there I'm creating the object. So now this class is somewhere else, and implementation I'm doing somewhere else. And if I put this object, copy this, just put a dot. Can you see any private data is accessible? It's not. Nothing private is visible outside of the class. If a class is having private members, the rule says that it cannot be accessed outside of the class, so it's not visible, so it's okay. But if you want to access public methods, so you can access. So let me show you. S out obj dot get name, copy, get age. So now I am able to use methods. So this is the purpose of encapsulation. I'm making the data as private so that in other places inside the project, if anyone wants to use it, they cannot see my data. They are allowed to use it via methods. So they are directly accessible, indirectly accessible, not directly accessing. Okay. So if I run this program, this will run okay, no problem. I'm getting the output, right? But earlier, within the same class, I was able to access the private members, but outside of the class, only public things are allowed. So I have getters and setters. If I want to change the value, I can just change the value. So let me change the name. Setter method is there. Set name, computer. obj1 dot set age. This is integer value, so I'm taking 40 years. Again, if I want to print, so you can see that printing part I am doing in system.out.println and direct method calling. So reason behind this is, if you go to the getters method, you will see that they have return type. So it is integer type and the getter's name is string type. So when some method has a return type, you can directly call them into the system.out.println. And this method, setter's method. So setter is void type. You can say it is a void type. So I am directly passing the value, but not using it like system.out.println. So you have to know how to use it. Now if I have changed the value and after changing the value I am printing it, you can see the updated value should be coming. Earlier initial value which I set by default value, and this is the new updated value coming. So I have made the use of getters and setters both for your better understanding. So this is the concept of encapsulation. Anyone has any doubt regarding encapsulation?
Sir,
Mm-hmm. Who is that? Fine. So I'm going there. Next topic. This is called inheritance. So when we talk about inheritance, so there are parent and child concepts. So when we talk about parent and child concepts, it means a parent class or a parent member can have something and a child of that will inherit some of the property. Inherit means whatever the parent will have, that will automatically be the part of child class. But there are some rules. So based on access modifier, since you already know the concepts of access modifier, so based on the access modifier, the things will be allowed in the child class. So for your information, if we have a parent class, we have a child class, but within the same package. So private things will not never go with the child class. If something it is private, so private will never be the part of child class. Just remember this part. The default is accessible in the child class, but within the same package. Outside of the package, default is also not the part of the child class. Protected things always the part of child class. Other places, if you try to use, that is not possible. So for protected, the inheritance is mandatory. Okay, where there should be some relationship, otherwise protected things never accessible. And for public there is no rule. Means if something it is public in the parent class, so child class will always have that thing available in their own classes, because now the part of the child class. So you see here how they are trying to design inheritance. So now we will understand the concept of inheritance. So you see a mechanism in which one object acquires all the properties and behavior of the parent class. So if you have something in the parent class and that class is the parent of some any class, so whatever the things it is in the parent, that will be available for the child class. But I already told you, based on access modifier, the condition is that access modifier is coming to the picture. So I repeat, if parent class is having private members, so those will never be the part of child class. Second thing, if it is default, so within the same package it is available in the child class, outside of the package it is not available. If it is protected, the protected things available in the child class, other places not available, outside of the package for protected. If it is the concept is outside of the package, and for public there is no rule, everywhere it is available. So you see here it is trying to design some of the concept which will try to make you understand that how the things are going on. So you see here we have a parent class A and we have a child class B. So this is called single inheritance. Once there is one class, and there is can be class C as well. So 1 1 1, it means single level inheritance. One is multi-level inheritance, that's A, B, C. So this is called multi-level. So class A can be there, then B, then C. And in Java, for class, there is a rule. Single inheritance is allowed. At a time, one class can be the parent of one child class. So reason behind this is to avoid the diamond structure. Diamond structure is something, if a class is there, class B is there, class C is there. So consider that class A is parent of class B and class C. Now you have a class T here, consider that, and both are the parent of B and C. Both B and C are the parent of class T. So same thing will come duplicate. So to avoid the diamond structure, the Java people have not allowed for class things the multiple inheritance. Only single inheritance and multi-level inheritance allowed. So in the interview also they will ask, can we have multiple inheritance in Java for class? So you will say, just a sec, execution completed, 3 failed. Wow, let me fix that. Okay, so so you can say that for class to class there is only single inheritance, but if you want to achieve the multiple inheritance, see multi-level is different, multiple is different. So multi-level is like this: A, B, and C, one parent at a time. So to achieve the multiple inheritance, we have to go through the multi-level inheritance. So that in class C, class A, and class B, both properties will be there. So that's why we can say that multiple inheritance is not allowed, but via multi-level we can achieve the concept of multiple inheritance. But actually directly multiple inheritance never allowed for class in Java. So these are the rules you have to understand. This is hierarchical inheritance. So it's just a design, you can design in this way. So I will show you all the designs, how to design it. Let's go one by one. So this part is clear, so I am closing this part. I am coming to the main program side. You can see here I have package A, package B, this is also package B, this is package C, this is package D. So I am into package A. I have couple of things here, you can see private, default, protected, public, and this is test. This is class B. So what I am trying to do, see this concept I am showing you for same package. For same package it is. This concept is for same package. So I am making a parent class A as the parent of class B. By seeing this you can understand. Class A is the parent of class B. And how to achieve this concept? Via extends keyword. And come here, I'll show you one more thing. Can see here this photo. If parent is a class, child is a class, we will use extends keyword. If parent is interface, since interface you don't know, but let me introduce you. If parent is interface, child is interface, then also extends keyword will be there. But if parent is interface, child is class, then the keyword will be changed. It will become implements. And you know implements support multiple inheritance. Extends for class only single inheritance, but extends for keyword supports multiple inheritance. So for class only the restriction is that only single inheritance allowed. For interface class multiple allowed, interface also multiple allowed. So this is the rule of Java. You should know the rule. Now coming back. Let me go to the design first. You see here, I have a class A, I have a class B. Let me show you side by side. So in class B, what I have, same structure I have tried to create. Just a variable name I have changed. So private A, default A, protected A, public A, test. Private B, default B, protected B, public B. And you see here, this is the constructor. This is a method. Just a method I have tried to show you. And this is status. No, not status. Just a method I have showed. Private method, default method, public method, and protected method. For method also I have tried to show you. You see here, when this is a class and this is just a normal class. So I have already designed this, but how to use it? So in child class you go there, I have created the parent-child relationship. So when there is a parent-child relationship, so what I am trying to do, when there is a parent-child, so I have a normal method here, you can see, just keep the normal method here. Okay, so I have kept the normal method here, and now in the normal method I'm just trying to print all the values of the parent class. You can see that everything is not allowed. Even I am into the child class, so parent class things, some things are allowed and some things are not allowed. But this is the concept of same package. So rule applies, I already told you. One rule is within the same package, one is outside of the same package. So class A and class B is having parent-child relationship, but both class are in the same package. So when both are in the same package, so I can access the what you call non-private members. So this is non-private, sorry, this is private and others are non-private things. So this will be not available. If I try to access, I will get a compilation error because this is a private member. So private member of class A cannot or never be allowed to access outside of the class. So this is invalid, I cannot access. But other things, if I have tried to access, I am not getting any compilation error. You can see, right? So this is one concept and this is the design. Class A and class B. So this is a single inheritance, I already showed you. Now we have a class C and this design is for this multi-level. So we have a class A, class B, class C, and class A is the parent of class B, class B is the parent of class C. So if I am going there in class C, you can see here class B is the parent of class C. So class A is already the parent of class B, you know, class B is the parent of class C. So this concept is achieved here, and how to programmatically write it. So I have a this default C variable, and this method I have kept here. That's up to you how you want to design. And you can see here when I have a object of class C. So when you have a parent child relationship, so just create the object of the last class, means child class. And once you have created the object, you can copy it and just check what are the variables allowed for you if you are in the same package. Just dot. You can see here default is available, protected is available, public is available. It's from a class. From class B also there should be available. There is class B members. Protected. Oh, why class B things not coming? Private will not come, other things will come. Default B, protected B. That's what concept says. Oh, sorry, I have created the object of reference of class A. That should not be the case. Let me correct it. That's why it was the confusion. So I am saying that always create the object of child class. You can see here. And if I have the object of the child class, like how you will create it, then copy this and just put a dot and try to understand what are the things allowed. So you see here default from both all the classes coming, protected A, protected B also coming, public also coming. So all the variables are available, only private things are not allowed. So this is the rule, means via child class object reference you can access all the things. So mean to say that if we have a parent child relationship, so everything is available in the child class. So there is, this is the rule. But you see here the default also coming, the default part also coming. Why it is coming? Because we are in the same package. You see here everything is under same package. But to give the concept of this, what I have done here, I try to put everything in three different classes, three different package, okay, and then try to access the same concept. Then you see what is happening. I'm going to the class B of package B, not this one, class B. Now this is a class B of package B. If I open here, you see which package it is. And here also I am doing the same thing. Okay, I have private member, I have default member, I have protected member, I have public member. So to show you the accessibility, I just created one what you call method here, and this method is trying to access all the variables of the class A. So class A, private not allowed, default not allowed. The reason behind this is in the package A, this is in the package B. So now hope you understand why these rules are applicable to you. So this two will be not allowed when you are trying to access outside of the package. And why protected is allowed? You see here why protected is allowed, because there is a parent-child relationship. A and B is having parent-child relationship. So the rule says that if something it is protected, so it will be allowed in the child class, not anywhere. So there is a protected member, so protected member is allowed here. Okay, and public is there is no rule, as I told you. So in the main method also you just create the object of the child class, means class B, and try to see what are the things allowed for you. You see here B everything is allowed, from A, protected B allowed, but default from class A not allowed. Public is allowed from A and B both, so no problem. This is just a concept, we should have this concept. Now I have a package C, C, class C is also in a different package. This is package C. What I'm trying to do, it is asking, see, when I'm here, there are multiple class B in my project, and it is asking me from where you want to import. So I want to import this class B from package B. So I will just mouse over and I will say from package B, just import it. You can see multiple imports are there. So just don't blindly click here. You see from where you want to import. So I want to import from package B. So once I imported from package B, now my actual implementation I can show you. Let me show you main method. When we have a child class, so rule says that always create the object of the child class. That's the better concept. Let me comment this part. This is not needed. Objc dot. You can see here, protected allowed, public allowed, default not allowed. So default is nowhere. From class A and class B, the default won't be there. You can see, right? So in class C, there was nothing very special. Class C was blank. It's just implementation class. So when I created the object of class C, I cannot see any default member from class A and class B. So both are not allowed. One concept in Java I would like to show you. When there is a parent-child relationship, just listen it carefully what I'm saying here. When there is a parent-child relationship, so you can create like this, child class reference. Okay, and child class object and parent class reference. Okay, so I'm not getting any compilation error. So what will happen if you write like this? So let me write one more concept to show you. This is B and this is also B. This, you already know that this we are following it like this. So we can have the reference of class A, object of child class C. We can have the reference of class B, object of child class A. So in Java, it's allowed actually. You can have the reference. Reference means this basically it is not accessing the object of class A, it is having reference only. And since in Java it's allowed, so you can write like this. But what will happen? Means why you will write like this? So rule says that when you will have the reference of class A, so by a reference of class A, you can only access the member of class A. You can see. So this is something rule which you have to know. So you already see that. And when you are having like class B as a reference, so since class B is the child of A, so A and B both will be accessible. But C is not. Can you see here? C things not coming. So it will not come. When you have a child class C here like this, you have written this object also child class and reference also child class. So when you will try to access this, so A, B and C, if there is something in C, that will always be visible. So let me show you that part. I come here, public int c. I will again show you object a dot, only a things allowed, no other things. Obj b dot. So class A and class B, both things allowed. Why? Because B is the child of class A. So A will be already the part of class B. Now I have the last obj C dot. You can see here C is allowed here. So A, B and C, everything is allowed. So you have to think in which way you have to design. Which one you want to design is up to you. It's allowed. When you have a parent-child relationship concept, so you can think something extra, which one is more relevant, and you can design like that. Either you can write like this, or either you can write like this, or either you can write like this. But this concept is widely used in polymorphism. So that time again I will come to this topic. As of now, just for your information, it is allowed like to writing like this in Java. Understand? So just for your information that we can write like this. Now we already have these concepts. Now we have last concept called hierarchical interface. So it says that you can have class A, class B, class C, class D. So same class can be parent of all the class. So let's achieve this concept. Right click, new, package, inheritance, H, hierarchical. So I have just created one package here. Then I'm going for, I will copy this class, should be okay. Then I will copy this class B. Then I will copy in class C. I will copy one class D as well. So you see here, everything we have copied, but it says that design a structure like this: class A and three other classes, and where you can be the parent. Single class will be the parent of multiple classes. So let me close these things. So I have a class A, I have a class B. So class B parent, this is okay. Class C, the class A is parent, and then class D, class A is the parent. So I'm getting a compilation error. So let me check. I'm commenting it out. All right. This is just a design part, so I am removing it just for your understanding. You can see here the design part has been completed, and if I open this one, right click, open type hierarchy, so it will show you like this. And if I go to this order, this order should be okay. So where are other classes? Class B, class C, type hierarchy, you can see here. So let me go right click, type hierarchy. Why others not showing? class A, class B, class C. Everything should show here, right? But it's not coming. It's okay. So this is just for your understanding which one is the parent. So object is the super parent, then class A, class B is the parent, like that. So you can just go and explore in this way. So we have created the design. You can see class A, then class B. This is the parent. Then class A is the parent of class C. Then class A is the parent of class T. So we have already created design. So it's allowed in Java. Means same class can be the parent of multiple classes in Java. So anyone has any doubt regarding this topic? Inheritance. Why things are coming into the child? Why not coming? Any doubt? So this was something in the same package. For your information, what I designed here, it was in the same package, but if it is other package also, you can design like this. So I already have that example where I have a class A here, I have a class B in different package where A is the parent of class B, and here also we can design like this. Class A is the parent of class C, and this is also class A is the parent of class T. You can see. So basically it's allowed. You can write like this. Understand? Anyone has any doubt? So I showed you within the same package and within different packages as well. So only rule will say that access modifiers will be coming to the picture, and based on access modifier the things will be available for child class. So just make a note of that what are the things allowed and what are the things not allowed. If you know the rules, then it will be very easy for you. Now new topic is abstraction. So this is a very big topic, I would say. Means it will take like long time to understand, but high level things. This is called the third one. Means encapsulation, inheritance you already see, and this is abstraction. So abstraction is something big topic. You need time to understand because we have abstract class and we have interface concepts, and this is very being widely used. Ask interview questions. So many times you will give interview and this they will ask you. So I will take this topic in the new class, means on Thursday. But high level things, if you know something, then good. Abstract class and interface, and the difference between both of that, and when you will use abstract class, when you will go for interface. So those kind of questions they will keep on asking you during the interview. So be ready for that thing. So I will cover this topic on Thursday. And if you have any doubt regarding earlier topics, so you can discuss. Regarding inheritance, we
So
have 5
one
minutes.
example of multi-level inheritance if you can show on Thursday.
Already seen, right? We have already seen this is multi-level.
So 2-3 classes, this is multi-level.
This concept means class A is the parent of class
A,
C and
B.
class B is the parent of class
Oh,
T.
no. I meant the last one, hierarchy one.
Hierarchical also we have
Hierarchy.
seen, right? Just now we have seen that only, right? So you see here class A, this is first class,
Yeah.
root class, and class B is having a parent class A, by
Extended
extent
class A, right?
class C also same thing. So it means to say that one class can be the parent of many class. So that is called hierarchical. And class D also,
Oh, okay.
understand?
Yes, sir. Actually, your voice is cutting in and out. I think the connection over here is a little sketchy. That is the reason why most of the things are cutting out.
So
I understood that. that is fine. By seeing, I understood. Okay, sir.
Then good. Any other questions anyone has? See, based on access modifier, the things will be available from parent to child. That's the main concept. You should have this. What access modifier you have put for any member, and based on that access modifier only, it is available to the next child level class. If it is private, not available. If it is default within the package, yes. Outside of the package, not available. If it is protected outside of the package, available. If it is public, then there is no rule. Means it always available, no restriction. This rule you have to just remember. Then everything will be easy for you. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. If there is no questions, then I would like to finish up the call for today. We'll meet up tomorrow. Not tomorrow, Thursday.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. Thank you. Good night.
Welcome. Stop recording.